and welcome to Past the Rings. Welcome to Past the Rings, number 128. Today we're talking about Respire's debut cassette that was released on October 1st of 2018. So, the history for this goes back to Fox Mulder, because 3/4 of Fox Mulder ended up being in Respire. So that was kind of just easy for them to be like, hey Dave, are you interested in releasing this? So I did. And then, I guess at this point, Denouement had already come out as well. And I was thinking back to the 2017 ZBR Fest when I was able to convince the band to play Nox, I think was the one I was able to convince them to do. And they started the set with it. And I remember running away from the door, being in charge of the door, to be like, oh, I got my camera, I gotta go get this video. And they did not disappoint. It was a lot of fun, not gonna lie. So, that kind of like positive memory and just realizing that this stuff had never had a physical release. Not to mention, this isn't just the demo, this is the demo plus one additional song, which is Anthems for Falling Stars, which ended up on the Sampler number 4 CDR compilation and was supposed to be from their Denouement album, essentially. It was an early demo that didn't make the cut. And going back and listening to it now, like, I totally get it. It wouldn't have fit properly with Denouement. And these 4 early tracks from the demo are certainly just generally harder, are bangers. And if you have not checked these out, but are a big Respire fan, then you're missing out, because these are really good songs. Not to mention there is a demo version of Nihil, which ended up being Eternal Nothing, and I think there's like another minute or so in the finished version that ends up on the Gravity and Grace album. And then you've got Anthems for Falling Stars, which like I said, it's pretty long. It's like 9 minutes long. It's still a very good track, and you can kind of see them trying to figure out where to go from that first album, which is really just a collection of songs, to Denouement, which is a fully realized, I think, piece of art. Right, the tapes. So we did 64 tapes. There are 32 on the silver cover and 32 on the pink cover. The tapes themselves are all the same. I did do these on pro dubbing, so it's not like it's not high speed. So it took way longer and cost way more than I was expecting, and didn't realize until later. But they pretty much sold out immediately. I think within like the first 3 weeks or a month, so it was no problem. And it was a ZBR only venture, so that was nice. I got them because I loved this. It was essentially just like, I like the shell. They are professional dubbing only shells, so yeah, there we go. So I got some sparkle sticky paper that I ended up printing out, putting tape over, and just trying to essentially match the color, which I think I did pretty well. So that's how I did those. I made them myself from at home with my new printer that I was still super stoked on, and kind of still am. Epson 3700 represent. So anyway, there's 32 of these. This is, I guess, the pink cover. What I love about these is it's got a pink cover, but the inside is purple. So it was a 2-shaded deal that I bought, and I'm pretty impressed with them. They worked out, again, really well with the color of the tapes. So you've got a little statement here by the band as well, and because they only did the one side with the +1, I had a whole bunch of nothing to work with here. So I just went into my garage in my old house in Nanaimo, and I took 2 bottles of paint, and I was like, ah! It was a lot of fun. I think it actually worked out. It looks pretty nice. I also got the double stamp and the numbered. So that, this 2-shaded standard cardstock. The silver one is the sparkle. Again, I don't know if it really shows up on camera. Same everything on the inside, numbered, and same colors of those. Is there much more to say about this? I really, really like this collection of songs, both the demo and the fact that the other song ended up kind of being a sampler only track until this was released. And I really like how the tapes came together. Just overall very happy with this, and really glad that I was able to just put another hand in and help Respire again before they got signed, which is right about this time probably, because their next album, Black Line, which we did do tapes for, was officially picked up by a bigger label. So mad kudos there. And then they got picked up by another big label. So double kudos, I guess. Dudos. The Respire people, well, two of them, Egan and Rohan, also help run New Friends Fest along with Vanessa. So very active people in the scene as well. I mean, they do so much stuff. They're really the ones who are keeping the Toronto scene, Screamo scene, in my opinion, going. I mean, New Friends Fest, I mean, come on. There's nothing in North America that's bigger than New Friends Fest at this point in terms of Screamo. So I don't know. It's funny to think back and them playing these songs and having trouble, us having trouble finding other labels to release it, and doing these small basement shows in Hamilton and and playing shows in Toronto together, and yeah, it feels like everything's gotten a lot bigger, especially for them, which is just amazing. So I've got so many fond memories of looking back at these, and there's so many videos I have of us, the world that summer in particular, playing with Respire, as well as me just seeing Respire a bunch of times. So this isn't the last Out Past the Ring, so I'm getting all sappy, so shut up, Dave. I guess until next time, I didn't look. Let's look. I can do it fast. Next is the Camuso 7-inch. It's called something about Lucky Next Friday. That is semi-close. Anyway, you can bear witness to my juggling debut. I'm going to face this one instead. Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready? I'm not ready. You ready? I mean, I've been practicing. I got 5 here. It's relevant. Oh! I didn't even try to catch them! I can't even do... No!